Hey everyone, so it's been about a month or so since my last vlog update about anything Babylon 5 related. And what an interesting month that's turned out to be. At the time of recording this, we're about a week away from the release of the animated movie The Road Home. There have been a few clips released of that, about a minute long each, which have revealed a little bit more about the story, and they've actually been quite good. I've actually watched them on the large TV. The animation is really nice, really smooth. The scenes cover different events, some familiar and some not so much. But what I did like about what they reveal is just how good the voice work is. There's a scene between Sheridan and Delenn, and the voice actress who captures Delenn's voice captures definitely the spirit of Delenn. It obviously isn't Mira Furlan's voice, but it's pretty close. You know you know it's Delenn. Another scene involves Garibaldi, and another one recreates a scene from the season 3 two-parter War Without End with Zathras, and they all do a really good job. So of course we're looking forward to this. Now, being in Australia, we are still awaiting any news about a local release of the Road Home. It doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. So JMS has pretty much resorted to going on Twitter to tell all Australians that it can be purchased from Amazon UK, and we are in the same Blu-ray zone, although I believe nowadays a lot of high definition physical media aren't even region coded anymore. I myself, I'll probably get the 4K version, and 4K discs aren't encoded anyway, and at £20 plus postage, you know, it might just be what I'll have to do, because counting on an Australian release, you know, I could be waiting a long time. But even more exciting news, and I alluded to this in my previous vlog, that it would be a dream and a long way off, but Babylon 5, the series, The Gathering and seasons 1 to 5, is coming to Blu-ray at the end of the year. Who'd have thought that? Who'd have thought? And so yeah, in time, just in time to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the series release. And again, it has come up for pre-order on Amazon UK for about £70. I was going to go all in and get it all, and prepare for a rewatch next year in glorious high def. Now, of course, this will be the same remastering that happened for the HBO release in America, I believe it was. I believe all the live action will be fine. It's anything to do with the CGI. The CGI has not been redone a la the original series or the Next Generation remakes, but still, this is going to be the best way to see Babylon 5 in many years, especially as the DVD releases kind of botched things up when they came out all those years ago. And all this has sort of come out very recently. We've had this sudden waterfall of Babylon 5 stuff, and for anyone who's followed JMS on any of his social medias, I follow him on Twitter a bit, as I've said before, and I've also read his autobiography, Becoming Superman. So you would be aware that there was talk of a particular executive at Warner Brothers who basically blocked anything new or anything related to Babylon 5 from happening. For whatever reason, this individual had it in for the show, maybe he had it in for JMS, I don't know. But that's why, for the last few decades, there's been nothing to do with the franchise, and it's kind of stagnated. So apparently this person has moved on, retired, or maybe something more unfortunate has happened to him. But yeah, that has opened the floodgates, and that's why all this new Babylon 5 stuff is happening. I can't be more happier. And I'm sure the fan base is as well, because, you know, hopefully this is the start of something really good. Warner Brothers is sitting on a great sci-fi franchise. JMS is still around and very willing to give us new content from this universe, whether it's in the same universe that we're used to, like The Road Home will be, or if it's going to be part of a new universe, as the reboot has been discussed. I think the future for Babylon 5 is looking really great, really bright. I'm looking forward to the new stories, the new adventures, but also, hopefully, any new merchandise or collectibles or anything like that will come about. I do worry that if someone picks up the license for the ships and does a Eagle Moss, rest in peace, but something similar to that, a subscription with the ships of Babylon 5, that could be quite dangerous, but I would be very interested. But one step at a time. I'm looking forward to The Road Home. As I said, it's 1 week away from release at time of recording for those who will get to see it. So America, Canada, the UK. I'll see when my disc arrives and get to watch that very soon, I hope, for myself. And yeah, it's also very exciting to have Babylon 5 coming to Blu-ray. I've played my DVDs a few times through already, but it would just be nice to see it in high def, original 4:3 ratio, but that would just bring back the memories of when I first watched it all those years ago on TV late at night. Yeah, so exciting times. How are you feeling about it all? Is it exciting? I think it is. I think it's a good time to be a Babylon 5 fan. I think it's also a good time to be a science fiction fan with so much going on around us. Yeah, let's just see how this all goes. Yeah, so that's it from me. I think I've said what I needed to say, and we will see what other news and what other exciting stuff comes up real soon. Cheers everyone, stay safe.